I was in fact divorcing him. He was definitely surprised and shocked. He didn't see it coming. However, he was not as surprised and shocked as I thought. I thought there would be a really big blowout. That's when I realized he doesn't believe me. He doesn't think I'm being serious. So for context, and because y'all asked, I did try to leave him 2 times prior to actually leaving him. The first time we had been married for about 2 years, and he cried and sobbed and begged and pleaded and promised that he would get help and put on this big production. Being newly married, I didn't have any reason not to believe him, and I had never been in this position before. I'd never experienced anyone like him before, so I stayed. The second time was about 3 years later. Again, put on the big production, the tears, the begging, all of it, and I left anyway. So we were living in the UK at the time. I moved back to my hometown. About a month after that, he, begged really nicely to go to this marriage retreat with him. Not so we would get back together, but so he would finally get the help that he knew that he needed after that time apart from me. He just knew. I thought, dumb here, thought, you know what? This has been hard for me too. I could probably use the help, right? So I went to the marriage retreat. We ended up getting back together. To be fair, I thought, hey, we just got help. He was really active at the retreat, and I thought good things were to come from it. Yeah, that didn't happen. As soon as we got to his next assignment, he's military, we were in Hawaii, and of course, there were 1,000 bullshit reasons why he couldn't continue counseling. So at this point, we are now 7 years into a marriage, and I am 1,000% sure he is never going to change, things will never get better, and I am ready to leave him. I knew that I could walk away knowing that I had done everything in my power to make it work. I walked away with 0 regrets. So thank goodness we were in Hawaii, because Hawaii, the divorce process for an uncontested divorce is stupid quick and easy. This whole process was a month. All you do is go to the courthouse, you pay the $250 to file, you get some paperwork, fill it out, both of you sign it, you take it back, they check it for you, get some more paperwork, fill it out, sign it, they check it for you. You do that a couple of times, and then you just submit everything and you wait for the final decree. And during this process, we even had a sit-down conversation, a really calm conversation about how we were going to divide everything up. So I thought wow, this is actually going really well. Until he realizes, I've signed quite a few papers. She's serious. This is really happening. And so this is where it starts to get fun. I had been leaving the paperwork on the kitchen counter so he could sign it in the morning before he went to work. That had been working really well for us until he started to delay the signing of the papers. And the last 2 forms that I needed, it was so close. He had started to delay them. It had been 3 days and he still hadn't signed them. So I cornered him in the kitchen one morning and said, hey, can you sign those papers? Jessica, I'm just not ready. I just need more time. I just need you to sign the forms. Jessica, I'm just not ready. This has been so hard. I can't even eat. Why are you doing this? I just need you to sign the forms. Jessica, please. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. I just need you to sign the forms. You don't want this. I know you don't. You don't want this. I just need you to sign the forms. Fine. Where do I sign? Right there. I put a sticky note where you need to sign. Both forms. That's not your signature. I need your signature on the paper. I'll legally swear it's my signature. You need to sign your actual name. Jessica, I need you to sign the forms. Oh. You need me to sign the forms? Right here? And right here. Thank you. Fuck you. I took the paperwork that day to the courthouse and filed everything. And we received the decree 2 weeks later in the mail. And when the decree showed up, and he opened it, and he read it in front of me, and he goes, wait, what is this? Are we divorced? And I said, yeah, we're divorced. That was quick. And he said, I didn't know we were completely done. I thought there was a bunch of paperwork we had to fill out. And I said, we did fill out a bunch of paperwork. I left Hawaii about 5 days later. But he wouldn't be completely done with me, not just yet anyway, because once I got back to the mainland and we had to separate finances, he tried to completely screw me over, and it backfired in the most beautiful way.
The way he tried to drag things out and delay the process, hoping you would change your mind only to be caught off guard when it was finalized. It's like he thought you weren't serious, but you stood firm and got it done. Kudos to you for not letting him manipulate you through the situation again. And to top it off, he tried to mess with your finances and it backfired. That's some real karma at work.